Well, an upset last night about the Leafs. Let's talk about that. Are we talking about with TSN Barda? Are we doing that? Not right now. All right, let's talk to Eric Kirk, my guy, my fellow rugby player. Let's talk about the upset. You want to call it? We have it on our script as an upset. This is really an upset against a team that's been to 3 straight Stanley Cup Finals, winning 2 of them.
I don't know if you can necessarily call it an upset. The Leafs were definitely the favorites to win that game, coming back home, winning 3 straight. But Tampa's a good team. I don't think you can ever say Tampa's not a good team, and they showed that last night. The blue line turnovers that they are forcing from this Leafs team have been incredible, and that's at both blue lines, offensive and defensive zone. It seems like the Tampa Bay Lightning are constantly stealing the puck from the Toronto Maple Leafs. And you can never put a loss on one person, but defensively, they are going after Justin Holl. You can tell that they are funneling straight towards number 3 when they see him on the ice, and they're either forcing him to turn the puck over or they're putting 2 guys on him down deep. And the Leafs really need to make an adjustment here.
What kind of adjustments do they need to make? They have less than 24 hours, really, before Game 6. A huge Game 6 is you don't want a Game 7 back at home. I don't think Leaf fans can handle it. I don't think their hearts and their minds can handle it. What do they need to switch up ahead of tomorrow night?
No, and I think you're 100% right there. I think I speak for all Leafs fans where I say nobody wants a Game 7 in Toronto. Really what you have to do is work on your breakouts. Like the breakouts that the Leafs have been doing have just not been working so far this series. Getting the puck into the offensive zone has also just not been there for them. Tampa's playing a trap defense where they know that the Leafs are just going to bring them the puck. They're not willing to throw the puck in deep and go get it most of the time. And they're fine with that. They're allowing them to just come right to them. So whether you move how you approach that situation or you change something with how you're getting the puck out of your own end, that's the main thing that I think the Leafs need to work on.
Yeah, keep that analyst hat on. Michael Bunting, you think he makes a return? He was a healthy scratch yesterday. What are we thinking?
I would assume he makes it in the bottom 6, whether they bring out Lafferty or Aston Reese. I don't think Matthew Knies comes out of this lineup if he's healthy. He blocked a shot last night that looked kind of ugly, but he still finished the game. So if Michael Bunting can get into this bottom 6, I think they will put him in.
All right, let's go to Kansas City now. The NFL draft. My Carolina Panthers got Bryce Young. I'm happy about it. I don't care. He's 5'10", 194. Let's talk about some surprises. Some quarterbacks dropped, and then Jalen Smith dropped as well, but the beneficiary is Philadelphia Eagles. What were some of your first impressions?
This draft seemed kind of all over the place from where teams were reaching on their players. I love what the Carolina Panthers did. Last year they went out and they got their left tackle in Ike Ekwonu. They completely revamped their offense this year, and now they bring in a quarterback. They're ready to actually play football. They're not putting a rookie quarterback in and going, good luck, which so many teams seem to do, especially picking first overall. So really, I love that. And then my second favorite pick of this draft behind Bryce Young was the Texans being aggressive, taking C.J. Stroud at 2, and then saying, no, we love Will Anderson Jr. We're going back into the top 3, trading with the Arizona Cardinals and going and getting their edge rusher that they clearly fell in love with in this draft process. So I love not being complacent and going out and getting the guy that you love.
Yeah, and apparently, reportedly, they were trying to go number 1 overall, but the fact that they kind of made up for Texans fans, they went 2 and 3 is a good move for them. Anthony Richardson, kind of a physical freak. He's kind of a late surge riser. We saw him do what he did at the Underwear Olympics. Now he's going to the Indianapolis Colts, who have kind of been in QB purgatory just like Carolina.
It seems like the Indianapolis Colts were very much in on the Lamar situation when that was kind of bubbling over in Baltimore. Where was he going to go? What was going to happen? He ends up signing yesterday for the Ravens, and they go out and they get a mobile quarterback who his draft comparison has always been Lamar Jackson. So clearly they're trying to replicate that game, and do they want to bring in a quarterback they think he can bring the same value as a Lamar Jackson? We'll have to see. He seems like a bit of a project. I don't know if he's a year 1 starter for the Colts, but he might have to be in the situation that they're in. So the Colts will be a very interesting team to watch this season.
Exactly. New head coach Shane Steichen could scheme something up. Eric Kirk, TSN Bar Down. Thanks so much. Day 2 of the draft tonight on TSN.